What's up, y'all? It's your girl Keaira Lashae and
KP. I gotta do it quieter.
So today we are going to be talking about working out versus going under the knife. That was one of the subjects that one of our audience members suggested that we talk about, which I thought was a really interesting subject. And then and being that there's so much surgery going on nowadays for people to be accepted, for their bodies to be socially acceptable and socially beautiful, I guess, right? So what's your opinion on that? And then I'll talk about mine.
I think it depends on the circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Like, I know some people who are bigger, you know, they may have loose skin. I understand that. Some people are just lazy. Some people don't want to, you know, it's instant gratification. Some people don't want to do 6 months to a year of working out to get their body right. They want it right tomorrow because they got a pool party to go to.
Right.
You know, so
yeah.
I think it just depends on the situation. I'm not going to say anybody's right or wrong for going under the knife. I think that's everybody's personal situation, but the dangers of going under the knife versus just working out,
right?
It's kind of night and day. Plus, you're no healthier from going under the knife. At least if you work out, at least you have your health.
Right. That's my thing. Like, again, like you said, do what you do. That's your business. But I think what irritates me, one of the things that irritate me is, especially being that I work out to get after 3 babies, like each baby I've worked out to lose the weight and to get back in shape and stuff. But my issue is when girls get the surgery and then all of a sudden they are a fitness guru. That is so irritating to me because it's like, okay, last week you ain't had no booty, now you teaching us how to get a booty with squats. Like, stop.
That joke is annoying.
That's annoying.
They be taking pictures like they've been squatting it out for the last 2 years.
Right. Or like, oh, now, you know, all of a sudden, like, oh, they be saying like all natural, like. But some people do consider, like the BBLs, they consider that all natural because that is still their skin. No, it's coming from their body. It's usually like fat grafting from their tummies to their stomachs or from like their fat parts of their legs or something like that.
How they got the fat out into their butt. It's not natural.
But they say it's all natural because it's still their
all natural.
Body.
All natural, but yet someone took the fat from one area and moved.
But it's still their body.
But it's not all natural. That's not a natural process.
It's not a natural process, but it is their body.
No.
Just depends on how you look at it.
No, there's no. Mm-mm.
I'm saying it really does. It depends on how you look at it. It's still their fat that goes into their body.
I had to do it. So all natural to me means there was no outside interference other than you.
Cornbread and collard greens.
Correct. So it can't be all natural if somebody moved the fat for you.
I'm just saying
and then
that's
it's
what they
fat.
were
Why you want fat on your butt like that?
What you mean? So they can have a fat booty.
But then it's just fat. Butts ain't supposed to be fat.
But what's crazy is a lot of times girls do these surgeries because they think that okay, there's a difference between doing it for yourself because it's just something that you really want to do and it's something that'll make you feel better, but you feel you're already good with yourself. It's just like, oh, these are little tweaks that I want to do to my body. I've seen that before and I'm okay with that. That's cool, whatever. But I think the sad part is when women feel like they need to do it for a man's attention and a man's gratification.
That's not the attention that they want.
Well, the thing is, a lot of men, from what I've seen and heard, they don't really like that. Like these rappers, they be glorifying these these types of bodies, but then they marry a natural girl.
Mm-hmm. And that's how it goes. That's what men want to look at on Instagram, but that's not what they want to bring home to their mom.
But why? Why such a huge contrast between?
I can't speak for no other group of people other than Black men. Our mamas ain't gonna be looking and talking a whole bunch of noise. And then you'll never know what's gonna come out their mouth either.
You never know, especially like, my mom.
Yeah.
But like, why? Okay, I had some friends that I did ask them. I said, you know, when we went to Miami. I don't know if you remember this one. We went to Miami and who we went with. I won't call them out because they're married now, so I won't do that.
I definitely don't know.
But we went to Miami. We had a show. in Miami, and the people that went with us, they were guys.
Okay.
Anyways, so everywhere we went, they're looking at these girls that looked nothing like what they had at home. And I mean nothing. Nothing. Like, complete opposite. So I asked them, I was like, I said, I'm just curious. Do what you do, but I'm just curious. Why are you looking at these types of girls, but you are engaged to this type of woman? I'm confused. And they said, but they told me, they said because looking at them is one thing, but keeping up with them is another.
I also think that the mental side of that is probably a burden for a lot of men.
What do you mean?
Just because some women who do that, they have low self-esteem.
Yeah.
And that kind of bleeds into the relationship as far as they're always worried about what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally don't feel like a lot of women do a lot of things for men because we just don't care. We don't care about your eyelashes. Most men don't care about your makeup. We don't really care about what your hair looks like, but yet hours are spent doing that stuff. So it can't be for us.
True.
We literally tell y'all we don't care.
Right. That's true.
So if you're doing it for your friends and all that, you know, and you're trying to keep up with Instagram, that's going to put a burden on the relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
You're doing it for the gram and got plenty of people in trouble.
That's true. Have you seen that video of all the women in wheelchairs coming from getting a BBL?
Uh-uh.
And for those of you who don't know what a BBL is, I'm sorry, it's a Brazilian butt lift. But yeah, it was a viral video. It was tons of women. I mean, like, it was lots of them in line.
I guess my issue though with
in
the surgery,
getting ready to get on the plane.
and I think this is it for most men, is when women get stuff that is so out of proportion, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing to enhance.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, did you look at your body before you got this done when you picked the size that you wanted and it's not in proportion with your legs or just the rest of your body, period? Your boobs are way too big or your butt is too big.
What
like
Cardi say, but her thighs don't match. Her booty big, but her thighs don't. She say,
yeah, you got these little skinny legs and you get this big old booty.
And it ends up looking like a diaper or like an ant, which sucks. Because if you do, I would say this, if you do get surgery, ladies, again, this is your prerogative, this is your business, this is your choice. If you do get it, do your research. Go to the right doctor, save up your coins. Don't be trying to be cheap and get a bad job done. Because a lot of times these doctors, they don't care about what the end result is. They care about getting your money, you being good enough to leave their facility without getting mad at them. You know what I'm saying? And you get home and then your homegirls be like, oh, what happened? Or the dudes be like, not even checking for you like you thought they would be. Or, or something even worse can happen, like something dangerous. You know what I mean? Like, do your research and you get what you pay for. Because a lot of times these girls also, they go to like these basement parties. So I've heard they go to these basement parties, and what happens is like just random people that say they have butt injections or whatever. They be putting stuff in people, and you don't know what this stuff is. These people aren't certified. These people don't know what they're doing. They're just taking your money and they're just making you look crazy or killing you, literally. So y'all be careful, man. And before you go get the surgery, I suggest hit the gym. Hit the gym because, like KP said, when you do a surgery, you're not healthy. Plus, you still got the I hate seeing when the girls got the big arms, their upper body's still chunky, like big, and then they snatch the waist, put some of the booty in, but they look crazy because they're not proportioned. You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone.
They're fooling whoever they with.
Well, some men do like it. Some men do like it, but a lot of times they end up marrying the natural girls.
I guess my issue though is if you get all that work done and don't work out, does it not?
It comes right back. Yeah.
Okay.
Except now you have a big booty, also. So a big booty and then a big gut.
I'd be like, if you're gonna go there then. But proportion.
Right.
Go to the right doctor. Definitely, please do your research and go to the right doctor. And if you, 5'5", 100 pounds, just don't get the K's, breast implants, and the super massive, huge booty. You're gonna look crazy.
I would say this too: love yourself inside before you do that kind of stuff, because it doesn't matter how much surgery you get. If you don't love yourself, you're still gonna see something wrong with yourself every time you look in the mirror after the surgeries. And that's when you see all these people getting multiple surgeries on top of surgeries, because they're never going to be happy with themselves. They're not happy with who they are in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? They don't love who they are in the beginning. So like I said, if you want a little tweak here and there, but you already know, like, oh, I'm cute already. I'm still that girl. I just want to do a little, because I know a lot of mommies. I have 3 children. Luckily, I don't have to do that. But if I wanted to, I would. You know what I'm saying? Like,
touch-ups is cool.
Little touch-up, yeah. But like, I mean, whatever they want to do.
Well,
like
I'm saying,
like,
if you've been working out for a minute and you got a little bit of fat that you're just struggling to lose, okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
you
but a lot
behind to get rid of it, and it's just not happening. I get that.
And a lot of mothers with multiple children, even one girl, her skin stretched out so bad because her baby was so big. She, no matter what she did, she couldn't change that. So she was like, nah.
I always understand the extra skin, because you got a lot of people now that health is becoming more important, that are bigger, men and women, and then they end up with all that loose skin. Right. I understand that. 100%. Get rid of that. But that to me is just
it's a little different, you think?
Yeah, I think that's different.
Right.
But if health is really wealth, and you do all that and you're still not healthy, what's the point?
These girls don't care about being healthy. They care about a big old booty.
Well, I'm saying,
they literally don't care about health, or else they would hit the gym first before they do that. And a lot of times, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think you have to gain weight to get the BBL.
Because they don't have enough fat.
They don't have enough fat.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so let's talk about our girls with the flat booties, like super flat, like table flat. You want a little extra booty. Although I've seen squats can do miracles, but there's only so much a squat can do.
Yeah, some of it's genetics, hereditary, so I get it. But that's what I mean, like, if you've been trying and it's not working out, and you want a little touch-up, that's cool, but keep it in proportion, because usually if you ain't got no booty, you're probably pretty small.
Remember that lady that always used to come to the gym in LA? She would come with like a face full of makeup and a diaper booty. And she would be in there prowling on all the dudes playing basketball. There was always
have jokes.
There was always like celebrities playing. You always play with like
some of everybody.
Everybody, Tank, Chris Brown, who else? Everybody. Michael B. Jordan. So the girls was out. Okay.
They was out for real.
They was hunting. Okay. So there would be plenty of girls with
full make. It looked like the club. We used to call it the club.
Yeah.
Because it used to be. If it's like 25 dudes, even the ones that's not famous, it's a lot of dudes in there that got money. Mm-hmm. So a lot of women be coming in there.
Trying to
I don't know what they was doing, what kind of clothes they was wearing with one workout clothes. And they would just be in there.
Yeah. Oh, the game used to go in there all the time too.
Yeah.
But yeah, and what's so sad is the guys would just kind of like make fun of them more so than try to be with them, which is, it sucked, because it's like you spent all that money.
They just be cracking jokes. Hard.
Yeah, it sucks. So what advice do you have for women that do that for men's attention? Like, that do that feeling like, because, okay, you also have the Kevin Samuels out there that's telling these women that they need to look a certain way to have a certain type of man. These rich men, these men that make over what do you say, over $100,000, and that are high value. He called them high value men.
I say, for me, it's kind of easy. I say start with the easy stuff. If you really trying to get a man, you really want to, be cute. Get you some what you call that stuff? What you call the things that y'all be eating? Facials. Take care of your skin, drink water. Get cute first, and then see where you need to go after that. If you just go out the gate with the breast implants and the butt lift and all that, you're not going to attract the type of dudes you think you're going to want.
What kind of dudes do you feel that attracts versus what they want?
Oh, dogs. Dudes that just want to get something. And I'm not saying that no high value man, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean, isn't gonna like that.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of men, we just don't care about that. It's not even to me, it's not even a natural versus unnatural. Women just do things men just don't care about. So when you do something and we don't care about it, I don't know, if it don't look good to us, it don't look good to us. So I'm like, do the easy stuff first, you know what I'm saying? Pamper yourself, you know, get your nails done, you know, get your makeup right. You know, if you really, really looking, keep your hair laid, whatever y'all call that junk.
Laid.
You know, get fitted. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to dress
do what
properly.
you can with what you have at first.
That's what men gonna like. You know, we want a woman that looks good, regardless of what you do to yourself. You still need to look good, and then take it from there.
You know what I've been seeing a lot lately too? Actually, it's the opposite. So I've also been seeing women take their breast implants out, take their booty implants out.
Yes.
K. Michelle is one of them. She had multiple surgeries to remove all the implant that was in her butt. A lot of times it's been making them sick.
Yeah.
It's been like really like, I guess, busting and spreading through their bodies and making them sick. So, and then I know a girl personally, she got her breast implants out and she looks so good. She actually looks really good without them. Better without them. She looks really good. But she said she was sick, she was getting sick, and she had so many infections, and she just felt like trash. So she took them out. But I've been seeing that a lot lately, too. So yeah, I mean, it's so crazy. Like, social media will have you doing all kinds of crazy stuff, you know?
Then you got people who want to look like certain people, or they want to look like a doll, or, you know, whatever the case may be. I think it just depends on what they're going under the knife.
I think those people have mental issues, though. I ain't even trying to be funny. Like, I've seen some people with tons of, like, that have multiple surgeries because they want to look like a cat, or because they want to look like, you know, a doll, like you said, a Barbie doll or a Ken doll or a Kardashian. And I think those people have mental issues.
They probably do.
And I wonder, though, if the doctors, I mean, I'm sure not all of them do this, but they should. I think they should make sure to have them speak to someone, like a psychiatrist, before they...
They're trying to get paid.
Yeah.
Capitalist society.
Yeah, I just think they should.
Somebody going to be willing to do it.
Right. They should have counseling, though.
Yeah, but that ain't going to be... Ain't too many doctors going to sit there and say, hey, you should talk to somebody before you paying me $100,000? Let me get that money up out you.
Right. They don't even charge that for surgeries anymore. I remember after I had Amari, was it? Yeah. So after I had Amari, we were living in Atlanta, and I was going through postpartum depression, like bad, like really bad. Kevin had just cut his toe off from the freaking lawnmower. It was a mess. Okay, poor Amari. It was a mess. Like. I was going through the postpartum depression, and I just didn't feel like, it's not even that I didn't feel like I couldn't really do a lot because my hip was hurting, because I tell y'all this all the time, but for those who don't know me, every time I have a baby, my hips are killing me because I don't have any hips, really. Like, the doctor is like, every time, it's because your body gets really tight, and you know, it's hard for them to basically spread to be childbearing hips. I don't have childbearing hips, okay? So they hurt a lot when I'm pregnant, and then afterwards for a while. So anyway, I was going through the postpartum depression. I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do. I wasn't able to work out. So I made an appointment with Dr. Curbs.
Yeah.
I did. I made an appointment, which I'll explain to y'all. Hold on. So I made an appointment, and I got because I was going to do the tummy something. I don't know, some type of mommy makeover. I don't even remember what it was now, but basically to make my stomach tighter. Actually, to tighten up the abdominal muscles, to take care of that diastasis recti. That's what I wanted to fix. And what that is the separation of your ab muscles, basically. The abdominal muscle separation. And it's because the baby's spreading your organs so much in there that your muscles separate. It's a lot going on in the body when you're having a baby, when you're creating a baby, holding a baby. So sometimes that doesn't come back. It doesn't close up, right? So you have this gap, and your ab muscles are very weak. So I wanted to fix that. And also I was like, well, I could just also, tighten up my stomach. I don't know what I was thinking, because that is what I do, is fitness. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's because I was dealing with the postpartum depression that I was thinking that it wasn't possible for me to do. So you know what? I snapped out of it. I had, like I said, I did the consultation and everything. I had set up like, I'm going to go and do it, which is so crazy. For me personally, because I know what type of person I am, and I know how determined I am to get, I'm very disciplined, and to get my body the way I wanted it. But that was going to be part of my mommy makeover and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, that's going to help me feel better. But in all actuality, it wasn't going to help me feel better. I needed to feel better and get out of that postpartum depression. It had nothing to do with the abdominal muscle separation. Yeah, I wanted that gone, but my mental state wasn't right. So I shouldn't have even made that appointment. You know what I'm saying? But I did. I didn't go through with it. I ended up just saying, you know what? I'm just going to start small. I'm just going to start where I can with my body and take my time, take it one day at a time. And I do have like lots of footage of me like getting back to me. You know what I'm saying? After Amari, I would even have her in there with me. She would be in her little playpen, and I would take her down to the basement, and I would get on the elliptical and work out. And I just started feeling better about, getting back in shape, better about myself. My emotions started coming back into, my hormones started getting back under control, basically. And I was like, oh my God, I snapped out of it. I was like, what was I thinking? And luckily I didn't go through with it, because I ended up having another baby. I would have been like, oh, heck nah, So, my whole point to say that is make sure you're in the right mental space before you go and do stuff like that.
Well, we talking a lot about women. We're talking about the men.
You right?
They do it too.
I've seen the biceps.
No, that's not synthol though. That's different. That little stupidness that they be injecting. That's
what
just
is
crazy. That? It's something that they just be injecting to look crazy. No, it don't look like a muscle at all.
It looks terrible.
But the big thing with men, they say, is calf implants.
Wow. And I've seen chest implants. I've seen ab implants. And it looks terrible, by the way. You guys aren't fooling anyone.
Like crazy.
I have seen lipo with men.
Yeah, like men do it too.
Wow.
And it's like, and again, I don't know everybody's situation.
Right.
I know some people, they try first. Some people don't.
Right.
I think you should try it the natural way first. See what you can do naturally. Because I feel like if you're going to get lipo and all that, and you're looking at the videos of how they do lipo,
scary.
That's crazy. And instead of getting lipo, if you can just get the little laser that goes on the outside that's non-invasive, because you done did most of the work already, I think that's a much better way to go than just having them just go ham on your body.
Have y'all seen those videos? Like, scary. I mean, they don't hold nothing back. Like, they don't. No
that
mercy.
Tube, like, what happens if they go too high or puncture an intestine?
But they've done that, and they've killed people. That's the thing. That's why they have you sign these waivers and all that stuff. Like, if you die, don't sue us. Don't have your family coming and suing us because we punctured something. The crazy thing, though, a lot of this stuff is for social media. Yeah. That's what's crazy. Yeah. That is. I mean, but social media, you got to think about how big of an influence social media is for some people. It's their paycheck for some people. Like, I mean, I'm big on social media, but it doesn't determine my self-worth. A lot of these people that's doing this, though, they're not popular on social media. The majority of them. Yeah. If they're doing it to get popular, I hope they get it. I hope they get it. But if they just be doing it for the gram, for their little clique of people that follow them. They do it for the gram, and they do it for trying to find a partner. Some of them want some likes. So you just go get surgeries for a couple likes? Yeah. There's people who making bank off them surgeries from being popular off Instagram or YouTube or whatever platform they're using. OnlyFans,
all that.
Okay. That's a whole nother podcast. The OnlyFans stuff.
I'm just saying that's what some of them are doing it for.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just say, just be careful. Everyone, men, women, be careful. And what about the people that let their kids get surgery?
No, I think that...
I've seen that too. And what doctors are doing this?
I don't like none of that. Like, I know there's a big controversy too with like hormone therapy for kids and all that. I think that you should make that decision when you become an adult.
I think so.
That's just me personally. I'm not knocking anybody who allows their kid to do that, but...
Well, I'm talking about surgeries like... I'm not even talking about the transitioning to a different gender. I'm talking about...
Anybody should do it until they adult.
I'm talking about
your decision.
Like, there's some parents that allow their, 15, 16-year-old to get breast implants.
That's what I'm saying. I think that should be your decision as an adult. You can't put that on anybody else. That's a decision that you made. You turned 18. You signed the papers. You don't need no parental guidance signatures and none of that crap. Like, you should go do that on your own and take responsibility for your decision.
Yeah.
That's just me personally.
Yeah.
I think when you're a kid, a teenager, your body's still developing, hormones still going crazy. So it's like any of that stuff, hormone therapy, surgeries, you don't know how your body's going to react when you're a teenager. You got so much going on, so much developing to do.
Right.
So I think when you become an adult and it's 100% your decision, I don't think you should put that on your parents to try and make that decision for you. That's a lot for a parent. Because me as a parent, I'm a struggle. Paige come and say, I want X, Y, Z. I'm going to be like, I don't know how to answer that.
Right.
It's not my body, you know what I mean? So it's like, do I let her do that under 18? That don't really make no sense to me.
Nah.
So I think that you should kind of get in the responsibility yourself and do it on your own.
Yeah.
And
even at 18, though, you're not mentally...
You're not, but at least it's now your decision. You don't need me as a parent to sign that paperwork with you. It's your decision. And when you turn 18...
And for the people, I would say this too. This is going back a little, but for the people that get the surgeries, please stop acting like y'all didn't. Please stop acting like all of a sudden y'all have a certification in fitness.
But yeah, you go on their Instagram, they only got 30 pictures. And none of them date back further than 6 months.
Right. Please stop. They be like, you want to know how I got my butt? Squats. Like, girl, squatting on the plane.
But that's how they got to sell it. Because remember, once you get the surgery and now you look the way you want, now you're a fitness guru.
But my thing is, if I were to get like a little booty lift, Brazil, whatever, the BBL, I don't need it. I'm staying. No, I've been very blessed. You see my mama booty. I've been very blessed. We come from a lineage of booties, so I'm fine. But my thing is, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't pretend that my booty was naturally built. I would just be like, oh yeah, I got such and such did this. Like I told Team Lashae when I went to Dr. Curbs, I was like, oh my God, guys, I got to tell y'all what I did. I went to Dr. Curbs. And it was like, for what? Oh, because this, and that. I was very honest and open with them about the whole situation. I told them, I didn't go through with it, but it's hard work. I know a lot of girls that they're like, I don't want to work. They don't want to sweat. They do not want to sweat. They do not want to put in the work. They rather, like, this is the crazy part. They be working like, waitress jobs and stuff like that. And I'm talking about not making much, but they'll save up all of that. And then what?
They got what they wanted.
Yeah, but then what?
I don't know. They'd rather go through the pain for a couple of days than for a year.
No, understand. Okay, I get that. So, but then what? What is the point? I mean, do you have a plan? Like, there's this one girl, she was like, I want to get my body done. Okay, cool. What's your plan after that? Is your plan... Huh?
Do they need one?
Yeah, you still need a plan.
What if that was just what they wanted to do?
No. But for what? There's a reason why. No. There's a reason why girls get those things done. Usually, most of the time, it is for a man. Usually. Okay? So my thing is, what is your plan? Do you have are you going to go to all the parties now to find you a baller? Are you going to move to California and find are you going to move to Miami? Like, are you going to attend all of the basketball games? Like, what is your plan? Are you going to become a stripper so you can meet someone and they take care of you? Like, what is the plan? What's the plan? What are you doing this for? And then what's the plan and how are you going to execute it? That's what I want to know. And it's not, there's no judgment. It's like, okay, you want to do this? Cool. Then what are you going to do after that? It can't be what the lady was doing at the gym. You get a diaper boot and then you walk around the gym. That's a bad plan. What's the plan?
What if their man and their man paid for it?
Then that's fine. That's their business. That's cool. That's cool. But that's cool, I guess. My thing is, like I said, what is the plan after that? You get your butt done. You get your boobs done. Cool. You look good. Now, are you going to become one of those IG models? Are you going to become a fashionista? Like, what is the plan? Like, at least have a plan after. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, there's girls that are like, I'm going to find me a baller. I'm going to marry an athlete or a rapper or this or that. I'm going to be a baby mama to an athlete, or I'm going to be a baby mama to or I'm going to marry, whatever. They be having plans. Do you have a plan at least?
Some of that junk is expensive. To me, it's an investment. So
it's right. That investment? Exactly. Because you can do what you want to do, but after that, what happens?
And some women already got money, and they just want to do it for themselves.
Yeah, that's cool.
Usually, though, they big into fashion or something, and they want to look good in their clothes.
That works. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. A lot of fitness women do it. That's fine. That you have a plan. You have something. You have a reason why. Versus just wanting to, do it for a potential partner.
Don't do it for a potential partner.
Yeah.
That's a bad way to go about it.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah. My point is just, surgery versus working out. I would choose working out
Health
first.
Is wealth.
I would choose working out first if you can, guys, but if you do it, at least have a plan of action afterwards and figure out what you want to do. Make sure you're mentally healthy, emotionally healthy before you do something like that. Do all your research. Invest. Spend good money. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Go to a good doctor. Don't just be going to anybody because they cheap.
And be careful going to these other countries too. I know it's big to go to Mexico, but they don't have the same regulations that we have in the States. Mm-hmm. So just be careful.
Yeah. Any other advice for them?
Main thing, work hard. Like, go that route first before. And I believe that will make some of those surgeries easier if you still plan on going through it. But it don't make no sense to go through that whole procedure and then lose your health. That's what I don't get.
Before we go, though, I do have a question. You can't really answer this, but my question is, and maybe you guys can answer this for us. When you get older, what happens?
They gotta get older first. It's our generation that started that mess.
I know. I just wonder, you get this big old booty. I don't know. What happens later?
We're gonna find out together as a group of people.
As a generation.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, I want to know what happens later. How they be like, oh, what you gonna do with all those tattoos? But you got older people, they look kind of cool with the tattoos still. It's like,
when you get
when you were younger, okay, I can see you were a little rebel.
You gotta take care of yourself still. So I believe the same thing's gonna apply to the people who get surgery.
Right.
If you get a whole bunch of tattoos and don't take care of yourself, you're gonna look crazy.
Right.
So I think the same rules
apply. Yeah. You gain, when you get older, you start to gain weight because you start not to care about certain stuff when you get older. Because I'll tell you right now, my grandma be like, "Child, please, a workout, a who?"
Right. What's that big shirt at? Where that 4X at?
Right. Where's my, what you say? That was good. Now where's my dessert?
And the wigs, they don't be caring.
They don't care.
Wigs don't even be on right.
Right. So wait, hold on. Are you trying to? Now, hold on.
I'm talking about older people in general.
Oh, okay, I thought you were just trying to play with my grandma now. Don't play, okay? But, yeah.
Older men, too, they don't be caring. They be wearing, how some older men, they just be in their closet just getting any old thing. and putting it on like so.
They just want to be comfortable. You've lived
like,
your life trying to impress everybody this long time. Now it's all about comfort.
Mm-hmm.
It's about you now.
That's why I got them geriatric shoes.
Yeah, I had bought some of those once.
They are comfortable though.
They are comfortable. I bought some of those once. I forgot exactly why, but I think it's because we were going to a Halloween party, and I don't remember why I was at Walmart buying those shoes, but I ended up buying some dark gray ones, little suede looking ones. They were like $10 maybe, like maybe $12 at the time or something, and they were so comfortable.
Most people don't be caring. They don't be caring. Like how everybody be like, where that Versace at, or where this brand or that brand. Old people like, I don't care about none of that.
Ooh, I gotta tell y'all something too. I gotta admit something. So I had got some lip injections once.
I was hot.
I would tell you why though.
Let's hear this.
I told you. Well, because at the time I was trying to figure out like so they were telling me that it was supposed to come under here and take away the gummy smile. It wasn't supposed to make my lips big. I already have lips.
Nothing wrong with your smile in the first place.
I already have I already have juicy lips, so I wasn't trying to change that. I wouldn't say tricked me, but they tricked me because they were saying that it would fix underneath. What were you doing
that for? Because you wasn't doing that for me.
That wasn't for you. That was for me.
You don't do stuff for you. You in a
yes,
relationship.
Anyway.
You do stuff for me.
No, I did
yes.
not. No.
I hated that.
I know you did.
Hated it. I was like, don't you ever.
It was a mess.
Ever.
It was a mess. Well, I thought it was a mess. I had to go tell them, like, take this out. This is terrible.
I was like...
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to, like, take away the gummy smile, but all it did was, like, my lip, like, I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. Like, my lips were already, I have nice lips already. So I wasn't trying to change my lips.
I think that's worse than everything. The lip injections are by far the worst thing that women do. Get the Brazilian butt lift, the boob implants, get shoulder implants. I don't care. Stop with the little bubble lips. That men, I don't know no man that like that.
Corey, you like bubble lips?
No.
I'm not even trying to be
fish
funny.
mouse, I do not.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to be funny. I literally don't know a man that likes that. So there's no woman that does that for a man. If you ain't got no lips, just stay lipless. There's somebody out there like that. But we don't like the bubble lips.
Right. You can even put like lip gloss on it, make it pop a little more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like men, we don't dig the bubble lips.
Yo, I didn't even want to like show Kevin because I didn't know what to expect. I'm thinking that, like I said, I'm thinking it wasn't gonna show. She was telling me, lady, I won't put her out. I won't say who it was. I won't tell her name.
You just shouldn't have did it in the first place.
I thought that it was supposed to do something under here.
There wasn't nothing wrong with your smile in the first place. You fixing stuff that don't need to be fixed.
I went back so quick. I was like, please take this mess out.
Please don't be one of them women that fix stuff that don't need to be fixed.
Yeah, don't do it, guys.
Because that made I was hot.
Kevin
I was like,
no.
How long this gonna last? Mm-mm.
It was a mess.
That was terrible.
It was a mess. It was a freaking mess.
Like I said, go get your facial, get your skin done, get your skin clear. Don't mess with your lips. Like I said, at least don't do it for no man, because we don't like that. We don't like that. And I'm speaking for all men, because I do not know one. Like, I literally can walk around, go to the gym, and just ask men, hey, y'all like when women get the little lip injections? I guarantee you, I might find one out of a million that'll say yes. Some weirdo out there likes that.
Somebody like it.
But men, we don't do the fish lip thing.
Yeah.
That is so unattractive.
I took the little thing, the little ice pack off, and was like, uh-oh.
Most women look like they got hit in the mouth. It's
it's not cute, y'all. It's not.
I'm not saying that you can't get your lips fuller.
But then if you do that,
but it's the fish thing, like that jump.
But if you do that, I wonder, like, as you got to keep getting it done, and then does that make your lips like all wiggly if you don't get it done anymore?
Well, I mean, there's women out there who get the injections and it still looks natural. I don't know what that procedure is. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's a more expensive procedure or something. But just the bubble thing.
Not cute.
No. And black women, please, oh Lord, please don't do it.
I've been seeing like the cheek injections.
I don't care about it. Get all that. Just don't get the lip thing.
I've seen the cheek injections go wrong.
I'm sure all of it can go wrong. But if you ain't got no lips, like I said, just stay lipless. At least for your significant other. Now, if you are a woman and you date women, maybe there's women who like that. I don't know. I'm not a woman. I can't speak for them.
Right.
But men, we don't like that.
Okay, ladies. Well, you heard it from the guys. So, yeah. Well, I guess that's all we have to say about that. That's all we got to say about that, y'all. I hope this was educational and informative, at least. But yeah, stop. All right. Is that it, baby?
That's it.
That's it. Okay, guys. Make sure to follow us. Tell us what you thought about this episode in our Instagram comments. Follow us at The Perfect Couple Podcast on Instagram. And you can follow our personal pages at Keaira Lashae, KeairaLashae. KP, what's yours?
Oh, yeah. At KP _ the CEO. I'm not spelling it. It's this simple.
You literally just spelled it.
That's true. That's true.
It is literally just letters. Make sure to also check out our sponsors. If you're looking to up your nutrition game, make sure to check us out at justmovesupplements.com, a premium vegan supplement brand with proteins that taste like it came from your grandma's kitchen and energy supplements that taste like Kool-Aid. Make sure to check us out at justmovesupplements.com. Are you ready for a crazy transformation? Check out ifyoucanmove.com to experience a variety of fun workouts like dance, kickboxing, calisthenics, and monthly fitness challenges that get you amazing results. And don't forget to download the app.
Go to teamlashae.com for all your fitness accessory needs, from gloves to booty bands and everything in between.
Check out PageAndAmari.com for luxury and athleisure wear. Look stylish at the gym, on a date, or just hanging out.
Show your love for black culture with sayit-loud.com, our statement brand that highlights black excellence.
Make sure to check us out at the next episode. We love you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Peace.